Do push-ups.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
here we go.
Great.
Here we go. Okay.
Okay,
Yep,
well-
that's...
Out of the box, you can already see the C1 has crisp clarity and good contrast, especially in a dark environment.
It's so clear.
Hey guys, welcome back to an all-new episode of KhanFlicks. This is the TCL C1, a budget-friendly projector at just $249, designed to deliver high quality at an affordable price. Now, together we'll be unboxing it as well as trying it out on our 120-inch screen here with my buddy G1. And without further ado, let's go ahead and rewind and unbox this thing. Hey guys, welcome back to an all-new episode of KhanFlicks. So we'll be looking at an all-new projector by TCL. This here is the all-new C1. All right, so this is what they sent us. Now, obviously it's not the official packaging, but it kind of gives you an idea exactly what's included. We got our user manual, a set of batteries, we got our remotes, power cable, and our projector. Definitely a very simplistic design. The projector is actually kind of cool because, you know, it's got a few different ways that you can orientate it. So you can lower it down just like this, plug in the power cable over here on the bottom, and then you can just fish it through whichever angle you want. So if you have it mounted, let's just say on the wall, you can go ahead and move it like that. Or if you have it on the ceiling, you can do it like this. Or if it's on the ground, you can have it like this. So it gives you a lot of variability in terms of being able to go ahead and position it. And that's actually very important because obviously you can't mount this anywhere without having the correct mount. So this actually makes things a lot more easier. Some things to note is that it's mainly just one kind of material throughout it, but definitely has a nice looking quality grade finish to it. So it's got this plastic housing, but there's a lot of different kind of textures to it. On the back side here, you'll see you have your power port, HDMI for your connection, which it doesn't include the actual wire, infrared for a remote, a USB-A, and then an aux port for listening it to via headphones. In terms of the remote control goes, quite simple. So you have your Google button as well, so you can talk to it via microphone. You have your basic shortcuts for YouTube, Netflix, and Amazon Prime all within the controller. So very simple to go ahead and just press and you can start watching. And all in all, that is it. Pretty simple. And yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and set this thing up next and try it out. All right, so we're all set, ready to go. Got the C1 mounted, and I got my projector screen open. So let's go ahead and power this guy on. So a simple power button there, and should boot up instantaneously. Ah, there you go. All right, so there is a small humming coming from the projector, just a FYI. So roughly around 44 decibels is what the projector is humming at. So just keep that in mind. It's not gonna be a super quiet one as there happens to be, obviously, a fan. Now, moving on, so this here is our main menu. So the nice thing about this is it'll automatically focus every time you turn it on. But technically, you can go ahead and disable that if you'd like. Now, one thing I'm noticing is that the screen is quite a little bit dimmer than I was expecting. But again, for what it is, it's actually pretty good. And obviously, if you have a nice dark room, kind of like what we're in right now, you do get the full perspective of it. It's not the brightest projector out there, but for the price point of just $249, it's an excellent value. Now, moving on here, so this is a great menu. So you do have your home functions, you have your input, you have your live TV, you have your dashboard. When you do set it up, it's quite simple. Just connect to the Wi-Fi and pretty much ready to go. Now, it does have these shortcuts for basic apps. So you have Netflix, YouTube, iPlayer, Prime Video. And then if you do set up Google TV, you can always download more. So moving on, so we have our inputs. So under inputs, it shows HDMI, which it does have a port there. So you can technically hook up like a game system to it. And then right there, it just says HDMI connecting. So you would just connect it via that way. Now, under our settings itself, you have a lot of different variations of settings that we can go through. So we have our inputs, which you can control. So you can automatically power on the projector with the HDMI and power off with the HDMI. And then you can also automatically turn off the HDMI with it. So it does give you a lot of connections and a lot of capability based on what you're looking for. And I like that, and then you can go technically label it based on what you're using it for. So that is also really good. So that is our inputs. We have our projector settings, so again we have our focus, so it can automatically focus by simply clicking this button here, and you'll see it kind of readjusting. Again, the edges are a little bit blurry, so that's the only thing that I would complain about, but you can always go ahead and manually focus it as well. Image correction, so we also have auto keystone correction, manual keystone correction. So again, with the manual one here, you can adjust it exactly to your settings. The C1 smart features like auto keystone, auto screen in, and auto obstacle avoidance make setup effortless. And then you have your Bluetooth speaker mode, so you could technically use the projector as a Bluetooth speaker. Note that the highest that it actually goes is roughly around 76 decibels from what I measured. Under advanced settings here, you'll have your projection mode, which is currently on auto. What I love about this is the flexibility. You can angle it down, up, or even onto the ceiling for movie nights in bed. Under display here, you have your capability to control the brightness. Right now, it is actually on the brightest settings, so it can get darker, which is probably not what I would want right now. But yes, you have these different settings here, so you can do standard, vivid, things like that. And then you have more advanced settings here, so you can adjust the colors and the gamma. So very nice in that aspect goes. And then you do have your sound, so you can adjust the sound as well. Something called AI audio. That's interesting. So this here allows us to go ahead and pair different devices. In this case, I would say pairing a sound bar is an option as well. So enough of the settings. Let's just kind of jump right into the video quality itself. So this here is YouTube. As you can see how quickly it loads. One thing to know is that a lot of these devices, they tend to have slow Wi-Fi connection. This thing is surprisingly quick. And then I guess we can watch one of our robot death battle videos. So the loudest that I'm seeing it is about 76 decibels. The latency is perfect. There's no delay in the video quality. It's very, very smooth in terms of like frames. And then the center is a lot more clearer than the edges is the only thing that I'm noticing. And the response to the remote is actually pretty good. So I'm pointing forward even though the projector is back there and it's still able to catch it. So that is essentially watching a video here, and again, nice loud quality, around 76 decibels from what I measured. I have my Google as well, so I can talk to it as well. Guys, welcome back to an all-new episode of KhanFlicks. We're here with a special guest. Meet Justin Willman. And oh, hey, GoTo's here as well, and G1. All right, so that is that in a nutshell. I mean, overall, it is a pretty good projector. It's very easy to use and it's quick to set up. Now, the only things in terms of feedback that I would personally have is one, the screen is quite dim. So if you are happy to use this like how we are, I would recommend watching it in a nice dark environment. For instance, if I go ahead and turn off those lights there, so you can see right here that you need to have it in a nice dark spot. It'd be kind of hard to watch something like this in the outdoor TV area or like outside. So just keep that in mind. You need a nice dark area to go ahead and utilize this. The C1 has a native 1080p resolution with 4K playback support. So you're watching in 1080 quality, but can handle 4K input smoothly. Now the audio latency is spot on. I did not notice any kind of delay in there. It's actually really relatively good. And the overall system of the Android device, that I'm assuming that's what it is actually really easy and convenient to use. The C1 offers seamless connectivity across all devices, wireless or wired. Whether you're streaming blockbusters, hosting karaoke, gaming with friends, or casting from your phone, it connects with ease. Now, aside that, you obviously have your quick shortcuts, and seeing how fast the internet connects to it is actually very important. I do happen to have a lot of trouble connecting the internet down here, but surprisingly, this thing is actually handling it very well. Usually there's a huge delay when it comes to like putting a video on or whatever, but this thing is actually pretty spot on. So overall, the TCL C1 is about affordable price without sacrificing quality. At just $249, it's the perfect projector for small apartments, young users, or anyone who wants a simple, flexible home theater setup. Now, with that said, if you guys have any questions, comment down below. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.